Hello everybody, and welcome back to Castlevania the Lecarde Chronicles 2. And I decided to just head back and get that thing in the horror gallery which I missed. Because it turns out, it's treasure! And a button. I need the treasure, not so much the button. And I don't know why I'm heading back out this way. Oh well, I probably had a good reason. So anyway, this time we're going to be taking care of some business underground. We're going to be heading into the deepest parts of the castle. After we bash our way through some modern art. And this really does feel like the time to get back to this game. I've done a lot more recording in a shorter period in this round of play than I have during the summer. Whoa, no diamonds, sir. I only needed diamonds for that one thing and never again. Yeah, this corridor is very aggressive about giving you sub-weapons, so much so that you don't ever need to go back to the shops to get them. Now I remember what I was doing. I was going places where I couldn't until I had gotten the triple jump. I'll be taking this song. And just follow this block down there, and we smashed a hole in the floor. Because, you know, evil castles do not deserve any kind of reverence. And there's an angel statue. That makes 3 out of 4. And once we light up all 4 of them, we get a chance to get an ending. Like all Metroidvanias, this game has a few. And we're closing in on being able to get one of them anyway. Yeah, during this recording session, I actually forgot that I had been somewhere that I had already been, so I'm going back to the triple jump place in the library, so just ignore that. I don't know what I was thinking about when I did this, but it probably wasn't anything good. Well, at least it's a Castlevania game. A good one, anyway. I kind of wish that Konami still cared about the Castlevania series. I mean, even Castlevania the arcade was good. But now, nothing. We have to rely on fan projects, and some of them are good like this one, but most of them are not that great. I've said this a bunch before. If only Konami would hire Mega like Sega did that guy who did Sonic Mania. Well, it's time to move on from there and that. Now we are actually heading to the Garden of the Dead. which has a bunch of stuff we need. Even some things we want. Okay, putting the Chalice of Truth in that statue's hand turns it into a teleporter that allows us to access the Garden of the Dead area. This is a pretty nasty place, as I will be demonstrating to you in practical terms. But first, there's something else. No, that's not it. Go away, skeletons. Okay, this is a puzzle where we have to hit all of these tombstones in the correct order. Thankfully, the solution is right there. The truth comes first, because the truth is a cross. Stop just before the blood, blah, blah, blah. Let's just hit some gravestones and hope things work out, okay? I swear, this is the most puzzle-heavy Castlevania game I've ever played. And there we go. Our reward is the Neptune Helmet, which allows us to go through water without drowning. There's something I want to do first before we actually start heading deep into the Garden of the Dead. So bear with me here. The diving helmet actually opens up two major areas for exploration, and I'm going to be heading over to the first one. There's something I need in the Garden of the Dead before I can actually properly explore the second one. Oh yeah, I need to equip things before they'll be useful. Ah, sinking old sanctuary. Loved it in Bloodlines, loved it in Circle of the Moon, love it here. I don't think I've ever heard a bad remix of this particular track. Okay, the enemies down here do a ton of damage. Those little sea urchins can hit you for like 90. And the first prize? Heart Max Up. This gives us 100, which is going to be useful for many things. Go away, starfish. No one likes your spinning. Another X recovery. Yeah, the enemies do 90 and healing potions only heal like 100. So even when you can carry a lot of healing potions, you can't really rely on them to make you invincible, as it were. Hey, a rosary! The rosary does a whole bunch of damage, which is enough to kill pretty much any normal enemy, but bosses are a bit out of its reach. Okay, the Prayer Collar and the Assault Pendant, two very useful items. The Prayer Collar gives you 100% resistance to curse, and the Assault Pendant increases your critical chance to 20% per hit. The paracollar is actually an extremely important item. Even though status resistance is great, there's actually an area of the castle you can't navigate in any practical way unless you have the paracollar. Now to move on to the next part of this little area. Well, I say little, but it has some awesome stuff. Ah, health max up. Always helpful. And the Retain Mask. Which is incredibly powerful. Because what it does is it decreases the cost of firing your sub-weapon by 1 heart. So it reduces the cost of the Holy Cross, the Axe, and the Diamond to 2 hearts per shot, and the Dagger and the Holy Water to 1 heart per shot. So, you know, just a few little things that I wanted to grab down here, you know? Now we just climb back up very carefully and get hit anyway. And get poisoned anyway. Well, I think we'll be able to make it back to town pretty easily. But there's some last exploring I want to do before we actually head back. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh well. Back to Doom Castle, I guess. Well, save first, naturally. I really wish I could rotate my saves in this game. It always makes me nervous to play a game where you have your slot and can't add the save game to other slots. Basically, if I want to redo a part I've recorded and I've used the save games, I basically have to replay the whole game. And I know, what a curse to have to replay a good Castlevania game, but it's just some extra effort that I don't want to have to do. That misteleport was brought to you by the Xbox 360 controller. Death may be inevitable, they say. Well, we'll just see about that. You know, things are going pretty good down here, even though there is no light. Like, the flowers are fresh. There's ivy and hedges. So, this is the room. This is the reason that we bought the Mask of Zoe. And these guys are the reason. They are completely invincible. Invincible, no. They are completely invisible without the mask, and they make the platforming here pretty much impossible. Well, that's a room I'm not going to be able to navigate immediately. More of the anthropoid skeletons and the yellow ectoplasms. When they hit you, they cause weakness, and their rare item is the necklace that gives 100% weakness resist. So, get that if you can. Just short. Yeah, I should probably be curing this weakness. Oh well. Hello. Speaking of difficult platforming... I think I'll just heal up and fail at jumping again. Oh yeah, these also give weakness. Well, I think you're beginning to see part of the problem in this area. It still isn't as bad as the Medusa heads in the machine tower, though. But it's pretty bad.
Life regeneration.
Yeah, the thing is, when your sub-weapon is off-screen as far as the game is concerned, it does not exist. Aha, finally! Oh dear. Okay, just take this carefully. Take a couple of small hits. A few small hits. And there we go. Once you get high enough here, you won't have to worry about those ghosts. Okay, let's see what's through this door. More bats. Just climb up here. And the Circlet of Light. That allows us to navigate the dark rooms in this area. Okay, nothing special there. Now we can go back and get that suit of armor that was taunting us earlier. And that shouldn't be a problem for us, right? Okay, just slide under these spikes here. Oh. Oh, here we go. Well, I think we'll be fine. So, where did I last save? Oh, hold on a minute, everybody. Okay, now we're going to explore thoroughly. Get that 5,000 gold gem, and smash that, which opens a path back to the entrance hall. And we're going to use that to save, because we really need the health. And we're just smashing holes in everything around here. Well, no worries, I know what I'm doing at this point. I'm so glad that the Altar Hub exists. I don't know what I'd do without it. Okay, now to explore the... Wait, what am I doing back here? Oh yeah, I remember I was going to take the other way in. So now it's time to explore that area of the underground properly, you know, without the dying. And with some extra hearts in case I need to refill my life again. Okay, we're back, and there's a Slowgra and his big old pile of ectoplasmic buddies. We can just climb down without any problem. There aren't really any enemies that do big damage on their own down here, but a whole lot of them can inflict a weakness which can turn into very big damage. Okay, now it's time to do this right, and by right I mean get there without dying. We can probably soak a few hits this time around. We'll probably need to soak a few hits this time around. Okay. By the way, note all of the cadavers in the background have been punctured in various places. And we now have the spike armor. It doesn't destroy spikes like in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. However, it makes us immune to spikes, which is... it's really all we need. And our reward for this is... oh! Hovering is actually very useful in a couple of places.
Life regeneration.
It allows us to get some pretty neat and actually some pretty vital stuff. Love the litter bearers here, by the way. Or whatever you call those things. The booth bearers? I don't know. I don't 18th century. I'm not from there. Not yet. Okay, that's the Rage Pendant, which is a less powerful version of the Assault Pendant. And I will be taking that. Oh, whoops, another skull door. Well, nothing doing there. Yeah, things tend to calm down once you make it to this part of the Garden of the Dead. It's the vertical sections that'll really mess you up. And here is the ever-helpful handy-dandy save point. Goodbye, madam. You, sir, need to stop following me. Yes, our first new weapon in a while. And it's a pretty big boost, too. Okay, extra treasure, that's fine. There is still a use for money in this game, even though we've bought all of the... We actually haven't bought all of the story essential stuff. Okay, now what's this corridor all about? I don't like Mr. Shaky back there. In fact, this corridor is pretty long. Well, I'm nearly at the end, though, so that's fine. Wait, am I near the end? No, I'm not! I'm not even getting close to the end. There are some real shenanigans going on in this castle. I need to talk to the management. No dagger. No dagger at all. Okay, I think I'm just going to be going back to save because the boss of this area is as nasty as his area. But I'll do one more thing before I do that. Plug the A letter I stole back into here, and there we go, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!